Hello, I think it's due time I do a little video on headlines. Um, I deal with a lot of people who write content every day, and everyone's really excited to jump into writing a new article or blog post, and everyone's really focused on the main body content, like the meat and potatoes of the post. And that's good, and it's probably where you're going to spend most of your energy. There's just one thing you always have to keep aware in the back of your head. Um, the headline is probably as important as the entire post. So all the thousands of words you write are important, but the headline is probably just as important because here we are in the Crazy Egg blog. The headline is basically if you like the headline, if it's intriguing, you're going to click on it. So the headline is will determine the number of people who are going to click in a blog post. The headline will probably become the subject line of an email, so it will determine if anyone will open the email. It will also probably go on social media as a tweet or a Facebook post or a LinkedIn post. So the headline is going to go everywhere. And so the headline has this multiplying effect. If you have a good headline, you're going to get a lot more traffic to the post for a lot more people reading it. So always step back and think about your headline. A lot of times when I work with people, they submit headlines, but they're just the gist of the post is what they list. And so it's always a good idea to stop and think about, now before I send just any old headline, let me iterate on it. So that's the second step is really not just to think about the headline, but to iterate on a headline multiple times until you get something that's really kicking. And it's fine to come back after you've written the post and refine your headline, but you really want to spend a good, maybe up to 30 minutes sometimes working on your headline. And there are headline tools out there that will help you, and there are tools that will tell you, that will kind of indicate that you'll get more clicks if you use certain words. But one of the best approaches I've found is to shop headlines around to different people that you're working with and see what they like best. It's a good way because sometimes the headline to you will be something completely different to someone else. So sometimes it's good to get a second opinion, third, fourth opinion if possible. So I want to show a couple examples here. I'm usually busy, so sometimes I have someone else help me with headlines, a copywriter. And in this week, we refined two headlines because they were just mediocre, and so we iterated on them. Now, this is the headline we came up for this post, which was yesterday's post. And originally, it was something like 8 ways to make your product photos stand out, which is an okay headline. And I asked my copywriter, can you make this a little bit better? And so he wrote 8 ways to make brilliant, captivating product photos, which I actually feel is a better headline. Now, ideally, you'd want to test those two to see which one's better, but we just kind of went with our gut on this one. And then today, I asked him again to help me out with the headline for the day. And let me try to think and see what this one originally was. It was something like 7 steps to turning casual visitors into premium customers. He basically just squeezed in the word crucial to give it a little bit more oomph. And yeah, it was a better headline than the original one. So what we do is we iterate back and forth till we get it right. So the whole point of this video is I just want to impress upon you, keep working those headlines, keep iterating on them. It is 50% of the whole project, really. Even though it might not seem like a lot of work, it's very key to come up with great ones. You don't always have to copy everyone. You don't have to go with the same formula when everyone uses, but it's worth trying if someone proposes a good idea. Like sometimes people say questions are good headlines. There's lists of power words to use. There's all kinds of headline tricks out there if you research them. So anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks.